My name is Justine, and for the longest time, I believed the mind was the safest place in the world because no one else could enter it. I was wrong. It started 3 months ago with a whisper, a faint voice in the back of my head saying, "Don't turn around." At first I laughed. I thought it was just my imagination playing tricks. But then the voice said again, clearer, "Justine, don't turn around." I froze. "Who's there?" I whispered. Still not listening, the voice replied. I spun around anyway, nothing. Just my empty apartment. The next day, while making coffee, the whisper came again. "You're going to drop the mug." I tightened my grip. "No, I'm not," I said. "You always think you're in control." And then the mug slipped out of my hand and crashed to the floor. Coincidence. That's what I told myself. But then the whisper began predicting everything. When I would wake up, when I would forget my keys, when I would flinch at sudden noises, it was like someone was inside my mind, watching every thought form before I could even think it. One night I finally spoke to it. "What are you?" There was silence. Then, "I'm the part of you that you tried to bury." My heart hammered. That doesn't make sense, doesn't it? You ignored me for years. All the anger, all the fear, all the mistakes. I warned you about everything, but you never listened. "I don't understand," I said. "Why now?" "Because you're alone, and the mind speaks loudest when the world is quiet." From that point on, the voice wasn't just whispering, it was arguing. "No, I'm fine," I said while brushing my teeth. "You're not." "I'm doing my best." "Your best is failing." "Shut up." "If I shut up, who will warn you?" I slammed the bathroom door, but the voice only laughed. "You can't lock me out. I am you." The breaking point came last night. I was lying on my bed, staring at the ceiling, when the whisper said, "It's time to test something." I swallowed hard. "Test what?" "If you're real." "What does that even mean?" "Stand up." Against my own will, I stood. Walked to the mirror. I tried resisting, but my legs moved like they were controlled by strings. I stared at my reflection, pale, shaking, eyes wide. "See?" I whispered. "I'm real." The voice chuckled softly. "No, you're reacting. That's different." "What do you want?" I begged. "Control." That's when I realized something terrifying. The voice didn't sound like a stranger anymore. It sounded like me, deeper, sharper, more certain. "Let me take over," it said. "No, you already let me in." "Get out of my head." "This is our head now." If you're watching this, if you've ever heard a whisper that didn't sound like your own, don't ignore it. Because once it starts predicting your thoughts, it means it's already moved in. And that's where the story ends.